All right, so let's start standing up. You can grab your strap. Okay, so we're gonna have the strap up overhead. We've done this before, so right up overhead over your shoulders. First, just lifting up nice and tall, press your feet into the mat, lift your heart up, tuck your chin slightly, and then start to let the strap go back behind you. So let the strap slide out. So you're opening across your chest. You're feeling that great stretch across the front of your chest. So your head might want to poke forward, but try to keep the chin tucked back. So you're keeping your head right over your spine. Keep your chest open. Hold this here for a couple breaths. And then bring it back up. We're going to do the same thing again, just to get closer on the strap again. Slowly let the strap slide out as you bring it back. Maybe it's not in the same exact spot as you did just a minute ago. Find a good place for you to hold where you feel that stretch across your chest. And your chin might poke forward. See if you can tuck the chin back, keeping your head in line over your spine. Hold it here. Just let that chest open up. So we're going to keep the strap in your hands up here, and then let go of one side, and just let your elbow go up towards the sky. So you're going to reach that other hand behind your back and hold onto the strap. Your elbow goes straight up to the sky. Try not to let it press on your head, but go straight up. Then bring your rib cage down as you draw your navel in. Maybe you walk your hand a little bit closer towards each other. Maybe your fingers touch. Hold and breathe here. Keep the strap in that other hand, that bottom hand, and slowly bring it up to the sky. Fold it behind your back. So your elbow points up to the sky. Reach behind you, hold onto the strap. You're going to walk your hands towards each other. Find a good place for them to be, a good distance apart. Elbow goes up to the sky. Try not to have it press into your head, but keep it straight up. Nice. Draw your navel and keep the rib cage tucked down. Some hold this here. Feel that great tricep stretch here. Just also opening up your chest and your shoulder. And keep the strap in one hand and then bring it behind your back. So hold on to the strap or put your hands together if it's comfortable enough to have them together. So then bring your shoulders back. Open your chest here. Bring your hands behind you. Open across your chest. Now your chin may poke forward. Try to keep your chin tucked back in. So your head is right over your spine. Hold it here. Lift your hands up some. And slowly release. Put your strap down for now. And then just shake your arms out, shake your legs out. Bend your knees and come all the way up. Huge breath in. And then nice and slowly lower it down. Go slow that first time. Make sure you go slow and let your upper body hang down. The top of your head turns down towards the floor. Feel that stretch of the back of your legs. Maybe a few slow motion nods of the head. Nodding no, then nodding yes. Just release. And then bring your hands to your elbows and ragdoll. Let your upper body hang down towards the floor. And bring your forearms up with your chest up towards the end of your mat with an inhale. Then slowly fold it down, just getting even more length. Let your upper body just drape down towards the floor. Maybe rock side to side or make a semicircle around your feet with your forearms. And then just let your hands hang heavy down towards the floor. Then here's a halfway lift. Straighten your legs without locking. Tuck your chin so you look straight down to the floor. Hold it here. Feel the stretch of the back of your legs. Then bend your knees deeply. Come all the way up with a huge breath in. Slight arch in your back as you look up to the sky. Your hips are forward, then all the way down. halfway lift, inhale. Full down, exhale, come all the way up, huge breath in, and then all the way down. Halfway lift, inhale. Full down, exhale. Now let's walk your feet together. So your toes touch, your heels are apart just a little bit. We're going to sit back in chair pose. So spin your thumbs to the sky, draw your navel and sit back into your heels. Bring your arms up a little bit higher so they're right by your ears. Your knees are together, hands to your heart center. We're going to slowly turn to your left. Now you can put your hand on your outer thigh or hinge a little more, and upper arm goes to the outer thigh. Slowly turn to your left. Tuck your chin so your neck is long. Draw your navel in, sit back into your heels. Get that rotation here. Nice long neck, tuck your chin slightly. And then come forward. Dive it forward with an inhale. And then slowly turn to the right. Upper arm to your outer thigh. Slowly rotate. Turn. Sit back into your heels. You should be able to wiggle those toes and place them back down. Tuck your chin so your neck is long. Hold this rotation here. Dive it forward with an inhale. Turn to your left again. Upper arm to the outer thigh. So your knees may want to slide apart, but try to keep them together. Turn to your left. Tuck your chin. You can stay here or open your arms up. Hold and breathe here. And then come to center. Dive it forward with your inhale. Slowly turn to your right. Upper arm to the outer thigh. Rotate here. Maybe open your arms up. And fold it down. Halfway lift, inhale. Fold down, exhale. Come back into your chair pose. Draw your navel and relax your shoulders down. Bring your arms up a little bit higher. Connect with your core. Hands to your heart center. You're going to shift your weight into the left foot and lift your right foot. Nice and slowly bring your hands to your thigh and press your right foot to the wall behind you. Press it back. So now you're going to make your body parallel to the floor. Tuck your chin so you're looking straight down. Then square your hips to the floor. Your toes point straight down to the floor. Straighten your back leg so even your right glutes engaged. Straighten that back leg, but then lift your heel up a little more. Keep your heart forward. Relax your shoulders down from your ears. Keep your hands on your thigh or arms by your sides in your airplane. Hold and breathe here. Hinge a little bit more. Straighten that back leg a little more. Square your hips. One more breath here. Slowly bring your hands down to the floor, or you can put blocks underneath your hands. And then lift the right leg to the sky. Fold your chest towards your thigh. Turn the top of your head down. Point your toes up to the sky. Hold it here. Get that comfortable stretch of the back of your legs. Reach that right leg up. Hold. 3 big breaths here. And soften your knee. Feet goes right underneath your hips. Come up into your chair pose again. Lower down, draw your navel in. Hands to your heart center. Shift your weight into the right foot and lift your left foot. Nice and slowly extend that left foot to the back while hands go on your thigh. Press it back. So square your hips to the floor. Toes point straight down in the back. Straighten the back leg. Lift your heel up a little more. Hinge from the hip a little more. Hands on your thighs or arms by your sides in airplane. Reach your fingertips and shoulders to the wall behind you. Square your hips some more. Hold and breathe. Straighten that back leg. Lift your heel up. 3 more breaths here. Nice and slowly, you're going to bring your hands down to the floor. Slowly lift that left leg. Fold your chest towards your thigh. Maybe you walk your hands a little closer to your foot. Lift that left leg up. Fold your chest down. Hold and breathe here. Reach it up a little further. Nice, and soften your knees. Feet right underneath your hips. Come all the way up with a huge breath in. Squeeze your glutes. Slight arch here, then all the way down. Halfway lift, inhale. Fold down, exhale. And let's go onto your hands and knees. Come into your tabletop position. Draw your navel up. Turn your tailbone down. Round your lower back, your middle back, your upper back. Press your hands into the mat. Bring your hips forward. Turn the top of your head down. And then turn your tailbone up. Draw up your belly. Arch with an inhale. And then round it up with your exhale. And draw up your belly. Arch it with an inhale. And then come to neutral spine. Walk your hands forward, downward facing dog. Bring your hips back. Get heavy in those heels. Feel the length here through your spine, through your shoulders, through your upper back. Rotate your triceps down towards the floor, biceps in towards your ears, upward towards the sky. Feel that length through your body. Bring your hips back. Tuck your chin so you're looking back towards your toes. Your neck is long. Come forward into your plank position and then press back for downward dog. Again, come forward, draw your navel up towards your spine and press back for downward dog. Again, come forward, inhale and press back, exhale. One more, come forward, inhale and press back, exhale. Now come forward and hold your plank here. Press your hands into the mat, firm up those shoulders. Squeeze your quads, squeeze your glutes. Keep your heart forward so you're looking towards the front end of your mat. Let your inner thighs spiral slightly inward as your heels separate a little bit. Press your hands more into the mat. Pull your navel up away from the mat. Bring your heels back. Keep those muscles active. Tap your right foot off the side of the mat, over to the right and center. Left foot over off the mat and center. Pendulum. Tap to the right, center. Tap to the left, center. Keep that solid plank. Your body isn't swaying or rocking around. Your leg just goes out. Solid plank. Tap. Nice. Tap to the right. Tap to the left. Press your hands into the mat. Bring your hips back. Bring your heels to the wall behind you, taking the pressure away from the shoulders. Come on, almost there. One more time each side. Hollow your belly. Nice. Center. Press back for downward dog. Bring your hips to the wall behind you. Come forward, go to your knees. Turn the eye of the elbow forward, triceps to the back of the mat. Slowly lower, hug your elbows by your sides and press up. Slight lift at the hip, press up. Slowly lower, press up. Two more. Lower it down and press up. One more time. Lower it down. Nice. Now lie all the way down on your belly. Hands right underneath your shoulders. Relax your shoulders down from your ears. Tuck your chin slightly. Lift up for cobra and lower it down. Inhale, lift. And exhale, lower. Try not to use your hands to push. Keep it going. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. One more breath in. And breath out. Nice. Extend your arms out in front of you. Just look down to the mat. Crawl your hands forward. Lift your left arm and the right leg up. Center yourself on the floor. Lift your thigh up. Point your toes to the wall behind you. Keep that left arm lifting and reaching. Huge breath in and lower down. Right arm, left leg, lift it up. Get nice and long here. Center yourself on the floor. Reach, stretch, huge breath, and lower down. Opposite arm and leg, lift and reach. Inhale. Lower down, exhale. Really lengthening your body here and lower it down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Strengthening your back. Lift. Just keep looking down to the mat and lower. Go slow. Lift up and lower. 4 more cycles. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. 3 more. Lift up and lower. Lift and lower again. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale and exhale. Lift up and lower. And lift and lower it down. Just stack your hands, rest your forehead down. Bring your arms by the sides of your body. Turn your palms in towards your body. Now lift your shoulders away from the floor. Now reach your hands and shoulders to the wall behind you. Lift your chest, lift your thighs. Keep your chin tucked slightly. Hold this here. Now you can stay just like this or hold on to the top of your feet. But keep your knees hip distance apart. Press your feet into your hands. Let your chest open up. Hold and breathe. Knees stay hip distance apart. Let your chest open. Press your feet into your hands. Your thighs lift up. 3 more breaths. Nice. Lower it down. Hands under your shoulders. Press up onto your hands and knees. Round your back. Scoop your abs up high. Turn the top of your head down. Turn your tailbone up. Drop your belly. Arch with an inhale. And then come to neutral spine. We're going to thread the needle. You're going to take your right hand first. Reach it through. Rest on the side of your shoulder, the side of your head. Lift your head, tuck your chin, rest your head back down. Bring your hips back so you have nice and long spine. Left hand can stay on the floor or bring it up to the sky. Let it go on the floor towards the end of your mat. Rotate the left lung towards the sky. Keep bringing your hips back. And you can stay just like this, or you could slide your hand down, lift that left leg up. Your choice, your pose, hold and breathe. Bring it down if you brought it up. Slowly slide your hand down if you're not already, and press up onto your hands and knees. Center yourself, round it up here, and then drop your belly, arch with an inhale, and then come to neutral spine. Take that left hand, feed it through, your palm faces up, rest on the side of the shoulder, the side of your head. Feel free to lift your head, tuck your chin, rest your head back down. Keep bringing your hips back. Your spine is long. You can stay here or reach your hand to the sky and let it fall on the floor towards the end of the mat. Keep rotating your right lung towards the sky. Keep bringing your hips back. You can stay here or slide your hand back down. Maybe lift the right leg. Find your pose that feels right for you today. Smooth breaths. And slowly lower it down. Press up. Slide that hand down. Press up onto your hands and knees. Again, round your back up. Hips are forward. Turn the top of your head down. Then turn your tailbone up. Drop with arch with an inhale. And then come to neutral spine. Find your downward facing dog. Nice. Bring your hips back. Get so long here. And let's lift your left leg to the sky. Turn it open your hip to the side. Bend at the knee. Get heavy in that right heel. Straighten the arms. Square your shoulders back towards the floor. Extend your leg. Bring that foot down. Lift your right leg to the sky. Turn and open your hip to the side. Bend at the knee. Straighten the arms. Square your shoulders back towards the floor. And extend your leg. Bring that foot down to the floor. Come forward for a flow. Lower down. You can go to cobra or up dog with your breath in. Relax your shoulders down. Press back for your downward facing dog. Nice. Keep bringing your hips back. We're going to lift your left leg to the sky. Come into plank. You're going to hold your plank. Use that core strength. Make the effort here. The knee goes to the opposite elbow, then to the outside of your left elbow. Back over to the right elbow and over to the outside of your left. Bring your knee up high towards the elbow. Keep your foot up from the floor. Keep going side to side. Tap it right, tap it left. 2 more. Tap right and left. 1 more. Abs up nice and high. Press back with an inhale and come to your warrior 1 pose. Ground your back foot and come on up. Sink into the lunge. Tuck your left hip in and back, right hip forward. Feel your back foot. Lift your front toes up, spread them down wide. Relax your shoulders down. Bring your right arm in front. We're going for eagle arms. Wrap them or just hands together. Relax your shoulders down. Sink into the lunge. Feel your back foot. Raise your hands up a little bit. Stay looking straight ahead or maybe gaze up over your fingertips. And slowly lower it down. Bring your arms around. You can place your hands into your upper glutes or hands together. Open across your chest. If your hands are together, you can bring them to the back wall. Sink into that lunge. And relax them down. Come on up with an inhale. Here we go. Open up for warrior 2. So make your feet a little bit further apart from each other. Square your hips to the floor. Shrug your shoulders up and release and lengthen out through your fingertips as you gaze over your front fingertips. So draw your navel and sink into the lunge. Squeeze your right quads and feel that back foot. Slide forward to lengthen your side. Turn your palm up and reverse your warrior. So sink down, reach up. Relax the right shoulder down. So bring it back to your warrior 2. Then forearm on your thigh, right arm overhead. Press like you're stretching the mat. Back with that right foot. Sink into the lunge. Rotate your right lung towards the sky. Get so long through that whole right side of your body. Come back to warrior 2 with an inhale. Reverse with your exhale. Warrior 2 with your inhale. Side angle with your exhale. Again, warrior 2, inhale and reverse. So stay low in your lunge. Inhale, exhale, side angle. Warrior 2, inhale and reverse. Inhale and exhale. Warrior 2, inhale and reverse. Then we're going to windmill your hands to the floor. Step it back into your plank. Take a flow here. Lower down. Lift up and press back for downward facing dog. Bring your hips back. It's so long here. Tuck your chin so your neck is long. Lift your right leg. We're coming into plank to hold. The knee goes to the opposite elbow first. Pull your toes up from the floor. Firm up your shoulders. So make the effort here. We're not here for long. So really hollow your belly. Knees up. Go to the outside of your right elbow. Pull your toes up from the floor. Tap it to the left. Tap it to the right. Use your core strength here. Keep tapping. Over and over. Left heel to the back wall. Keep going. Over and two more. Left, right, left, right. Press back, inhale. Nice job. Come to your warrior one. Come on up. So sink into that lunge. Tuck that right hip in and back. Feel your back foot. Relax your shoulders down. Nice. Lift your front toes up. Spread them down wide. Left arm out. Cross your right arm. Find your eagle arms. So relax your shoulders down. Sink into the lunge. You can raise your hands up some. Looking straight ahead or gaze up over your fingertips. Slowly bring it down. Bring your arms around. You can either make fists into your upper glutes and open your chest here, or hands together, or bring your hands to the wall behind you, still sinking into the lunge. Keep turning your chest and hips forward. And bring your hands down. Come on up with an inhale. Open up for warrior two. So square your hips to the floor, draw your navel and lift your heart. Shrug your shoulders up and then release and lengthen out through your fingertips. Nice, sink down. So make the effort in the front. Squeeze your right glutes. Keep that knee in line with your toes. Squeeze your left quads in the back. Slide forward to lengthen. Turn your palm up and reverse. So relax your left shoulder down. Reach up to the sky. Bring it back to warrior two, then forearm on your thigh. Left arm overhead. Sink into that lunge. Rotate your left lung towards the sky. Keep space between your right ear and shoulder. Press like you're stretching the mat back. Really enjoy that long side stretch of the left side of your body. Come back to your warrior two with your inhale and reverse with your exhale. Warrior two with your inhale and side angle. Warrior two, inhale and reverse. Warrior two, inhale and side angle. Keep it going. Inhale and exhale. Stay low on your lunge. Keep that knee in the front in line with your toes. Lengthen here. Warrior two, inhale and reverse. Warrior two, inhale and side angle. Warrior two, inhale and reverse. Then windmill your hands to the floor. Step it back to plank. Use your strength here. Slowly lower it down. Breathe in, lift your heart. And breathe out. Dry your navel in as you press back to your downward facing dog. Nice. Keep bringing your hips back. Tuck your chin so your neck is long. Come forward into your plank position. Draw your navel up towards your spine. Both knees go down towards the floor, and then straighten and squeeze your quads and glutes. Firm up your shoulders. Both knees down. Hollow your belly. Tap them both down and straighten. Down and straighten again. Hollow your belly. and breathe with it. Here's 4 more. Squeeze and straighten for 3 and 2 and 1. Hold your plank here. Firm up your shoulders. Lift your left foot off the floor. Bring your knee in towards your nose and hold it here. Plank. Pull your toes up from the floor. Press back, inhale. Come to your crescent lunge. Balance on your toes in the back. So sink into the lunge. Relax your shoulders down. Left knee's in front. It stacks right over the ankle. Hold it here. Smooth breath. Nice. You're going to bring your back knee down towards the floor. So notice my front knee barely even moves, and then lift that knee from the floor. Tap that right knee down towards the floor, and then right heel to the back wall. Right knee goes down and heel. Down and lift. The front knee barely even moves. You're bending the back knee down towards the floor for 4 more. Squeeze your right glutes for 3. Squeeze them. And 2. Squeeze. Last 1. And hold. Relax your shoulders down. Huge breath in. Big circle around. Again, inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. One more time. Breath in and breath out. Reach to the sky. Just hold it here. Left arm drops down. Just loosen up that left shoulder. Shake it around a little bit. Right hand reaches way up to the sky. Right heel towards the wall behind you. Bring your left hand right on your hip. To reach that right hand straight up and a slight arch over. You're getting a little side stretch and you're balancing here. Hold and breathe, still bending into your lunge. Come on up to the center, both arms up, inhale, and bring your arms around. Step it back into your plank position. Take a flow here. Breathe and lift. And breathe out, press back. Nice downward facing dog. Come back into your plank position. Draw your navel up towards your spine. Both knees down and squeeze. Both knees down and heels to the back wall. Hollow your belly. Get that connection. Both knees down and straighten and squeeze. Down, squeeze. Here's 4. Hollow. 3. Here's 2. And 1. Hold your plank. Bring that right knee in towards your forehead. Hollow your belly. Pull your toes up from the floor. Turn the top of your head down. 1 more breath. And press back, inhale. Come to your crescent lunge. Come on up. Excellent. That knee sticks right over the ankle in the front. And then we're going to slowly be lowering down. Your back knee down towards the floor. And then lift. Squeeze your left glute. Heel goes towards the back wall. Bend your back knee down and lift. So this front knee barely even moves. Nice. Bend your back knee down and lift it. Reach up to the sky. Here's 4 and 3. Here's 2 and 1. Squeeze your left glute, heel to the wall behind you. Still sinking into the lunge. That knee is directly over the ankle still. Right arm drops down. Shake out that right shoulder. Loosen it up. Left arm to the sky, way up. Take the right hand, bring it onto your hip to support. Keep reaching way up and slowly arch it over to the right. You can stay centered or get a little side stretch here, using all those muscles to balance. And then come on up to the center, both arms up. Inhale, arms around, exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale around, really open up your chest. Inhale and bring it around. Hands go to the floor, step it back into your plank, take a flow. Slowly lower, use your strength. Breathe in to open up your heart. Draw your navel and press back to your downward facing dog. Bring your knees down wide. Sit back in child's pose. Crawl your hands forward. Just let your forehead rest to the floor. Let your whole body get heavy. Feel free to grab some water or get ready for some sun salutations. Come to downward dog when you're ready. Sway your hips over to the right, center over to the left, and center. Just making a few movements here. Nice, working out all those kinks that happen in the body, whether it's side to side rock or maybe it's a bicycle of your legs. Then we'll all come way up onto your toes with an inhale, heel towards the floor, exhale. Bend your knees deep, look forward, jump or walk to the front of your mat. Halfway lift, inhale, fold down, exhale. Come all the way up, inhale, turn to your right, exhale. Come on up, turn left, come all the way up and all the way down. Halfway lift, straighten without locking, and then fold. Go back to your plank. Feel free to skip this part and go to downward dog or take a flow. Breathe in, press back, breathe out. Bend your knees, look forward, jump or walk forward. Halfway lift and fold it down. Come all the way up, turn left, come all the way up, turn right, come all the way up, and all the way down. Halfway lift, inhale, fold down, exhale, step back to your plank, take a flow, lower down, breathe in, relax your shoulders down, press back, breathe out. Bend your knees, look forward, jump or walk forward. Halfway lift and fold it down. Come all the way up, turn right. Inhale and left. Inhale and all the way down. Halfway lift, inhale, get the stretch here, and fold, go back to plank. Use your strength, slowly lower. Pause in your up dog. Press back to your downward facing dog. One more. Bend your knees, look forward, jump or walk forward. Halfway lift and fold it down. Come all the way up, turn left. Inhale, rotate. Inhale, and all the way down. Halfway lift, inhale, and fold down, exhale. Go back to plank and lower down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, press back. Lift your left leg. Knee goes to the opposite elbow in plank and press back, inhale. Left elbow in plank, press back, inhale. Come to your warrior one pose. Come on up with a breath in. Open up for your warrior two. Inhale, lengthen your sides, reverse your warrior, then windmill your hands to the floor. Step it back to your plank. You could go right to downward dog or take a flow. Breathe in, press back, breathe out. Lift your right leg, opposite elbow in plank, press back. Right elbow in plank, press back. Come to warrior one. Come on up with your inhale. Open up warrior two. Inhale, lengthen your side, reverse your warrior. Windmill your hands to the floor, step back to plank, and lower it down. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, press back. Lift your left leg. Bring your knee to the nose in a plank. Press back, inhale. Come to crescent lunge. Balance on your toes in the back, just one big circle with your arms. Come on up, inhale. Bring them around and hands to the floor. Step back to plank and lower down. Breathe in, lift your heart, and breathe out, press back. Lift your right leg, knee to the nose in a plank. Press back, inhale. Come to your crescent lunge. Balance on your toes in the back. Come on up, inhale, and exhale around. Inhale, and exhale, hands to the floor. Step back to your plank and lower it down. Breathe in and breathe out. Bend your knees, look forward, jump or walk forward. Halfway lift and fold. Now chair pose, breathe in and fold it down. Halfway lift and fold it down. Go back to your plank and lower down. Inhale, lift your heart, and exhale, press back to your downward facing dog. Tuck your chin so your neck is long. Bring your hips to the back wall. Bring your feet as wide as the mat, even partially off the mat. Bring your hips back. Take your left hand, bring it to the outside of the lower part of your right leg. Drop the left shoulder. Look like you're right going underneath that arm. Straighten that right arm. And bring your left hand back to the mat. Take your right hand to the outside of the lower part of your left leg. Right shoulder towards the floor. Look right underneath. Straighten that arm, left arm. Place your right hand back to the mat. Bring your feet back to hip distance apart. Bend your knees deeply and slowly walk to the front. Halfway lift, inhale. Fold down, exhale. Come all the way up. Squeeze your glutes, slight arch in your back here. And hands to your heart. Shake it out. We're going to balance. We're going to use your strap. Wherever you want to face, you're going to find your balance in your left foot. Put the strap underneath your right foot. So you're going to hold on close to your foot with the strap, and you're going to lift nice and tall. So keep that bottom knee soft, making sure not to lock it. So you're using the muscles to balance. Keep your heart lifted. Slowly let the strap slide out some and bring that leg out in front of you. If you let too much of the strap out, just get a little closer to your foot. Bring your arm out to the side. Nice and slowly guide your leg out to the side. Hold and breathe here. So the more you bring that leg out, you're going to feel those left glutes engaged to hold your pose, building that strength and stability in that hip, keeping your heart lifted. Smooth breaths here. And slowly lower it down. Shake it out. Nice. Find your balance in the right foot. Lift your toes up, spread them down wide. Put the strap underneath your left foot. Hold on close to your foot. Same hand, same foot. Lift your heart. So it's the same side, the hand and foot. Nice and slowly let that strap slide out a little bit to bring your leg out in front. If you let too much out, get a little bit closer to your foot. Lift your heart. You're also welcome to use your 2 fingers and put it around your big toe if you'd rather. Make sure not to lock that bottom leg. Arm out to the side as you slowly bring it out. Find a good place. See if you can go out a little further so it's out to the side of your body. You'll feel those left glutes really firing up. Keep your heart lifted so your right glutes. Hold and breathe here. Nice job. Release it. Shake it out. You can put your strap off to the side. Nice. Come all the way up. Huge breath in. And all the way down. Fold it down. Halfway lift, inhale. Fold down, exhale, and stay. Turn the top of your head down. Let your upper body hang down towards the floor. Your left hand's going to stay on the floor or on top of a block. And you're going to slowly raise your right hand, turning your chest to the right. The right leg is going to be a tiny bit straighter than the left. Get the rotation here as well. Get a comfortable stretch. Make sure to back off if it's too intense. Tuck your chin so your neck is long. Feel that stretch through the right glutes, the muscles attached to your IT band along the right side of your leg, right hamstring and calf. Fold it down, both knees deeply bent, right hand on the floor or block. Slowly turn to the left, reach to the sky. Tuck your chin so your neck is long. The left leg is just a tiny bit straighter than the right. Turn, reach up to the sky. Make sure to back off if it's too intense. Smooth breaths here. And fold it down. Nice. Halfway lift with your inhale. Fold down with your exhale. Step it back. Come into your plank position. Lower it down. Lift up. Pause in your up dog or your cobra. And press back for downward facing dog. Lift your left leg. Come to warrior two. If you have a block, put it on the outside of your front foot for warrior two. Slide forward to lengthen your side. Turn your palm up. Reverse your warrior. Then slowly straighten the front leg, but don't lock your knee. Squeeze your right glutes and quads as you let your hips go back. As you reach forward, keep a long left side of your body and bring your hand down. You're welcome to rest your hand on the inside of your leg or use a block. Your choice. Right hand to the sky. Tuck your chin so your neck is long. Keep these muscles active in the back hip. Long front leg, bringing that alignment to your hips and knees by lengthening your hamstrings, inner thighs. Reach up. Tuck your chest out to that side wall. Hold and breathe here. One more full breath. Long breath out. And soften your knee in the front. Hands to the floor. You're going to step your back foot halfway up, coming into your pyramid pose. Bring the block, if you have it, out in front. If not, your hands can go on your shin. Center your weight between both feet. So lengthen your spine. If you have a block, go way up onto your fingertips. So get a long spine here. Huge breath in. Slowly fold it down. You can bring the block closer to touch your toes. You can keep the block tall or turn at different heights or slide your hand down. Just make sure you're not using pressure on your leg. Find a good place for you to hold. Center your weight between both feet. Fold it down. Find a good place for you to hold here. Listening to your body and backing off if it's too intense. Nice. Just a few more breaths here. Notice your breath, making sure not to cut that exhale short. Nice. Now listen up. Bend both knees. The right foot walks back. The left foot goes over to the edge of the mat and maybe a little bit further forward. It might even go off the mat a little bit. You're in a long lunge. The knee stacks right over the ankle. You're welcome to keep your hands on the block or move them to the floor, right underneath your shoulder. So you have a line across the front of your mat, foot, hand, hand. Your heart stays forward. Feel free to bring your knee down to the floor if that's more comfortable. Or hold this long lunge. Again, think about your heart, bringing it forward. Hold this here, few breaths. Lift your hips, press that left foot to the back wall, bring that foot down. Lift your right leg, come right to your warrior two. Have your block tall by the outside of your front foot, if you have one. Find your warrior two pose. Slide forward to lengthen your side, turn your palm up, reverse. Slowly straighten the front leg, but don't lock out your knee. Squeeze your left glutes and quads in the back. Let your hip go forward, reaching forward and keeping this long right side of your body as you reach, and then bring your hand down to rest on the inside of your leg or on the block. The block can be on the outside of your leg or the inside. Left arm to the sky. So keep those muscles active in your back hip, long front leg, tucking your hips down and under towards your back heel. Puff your chest out to that wall. Tuck your chin so your neck is long. Smooth breaths here. Nice. Keep those muscles active in that back hip, long front leg. One more full breath. Long breath out. And soften your knee in the front. Hands to the floor so you can hop your back foot halfway up. Come up onto the tall end of your block, way up onto your fingertips or hand on your shin. But I'd like you to try to make your upper body parallel to the floor to get a long spine. Turn your tailbone to the wall behind you, heart forward. Deep breath in, and then slowly fold it down. You can slide your hand down or turn the block a little bit lower. Listen to your body here, always making sure to back off if it's too intense, always making sure to make small, slow adjustments to get your body comfortable. Think about lifting the right hip up, folding down. If this is too intense, come back up higher, maybe taller on your block, maybe higher up here. Find a good place for you to hold. Nice. Bring in health to your lower back, length to your right hamstring. Full breath. We often cut that exhale short, so I want you to make sure to notice your breath. Huge breath in. Long breath out. Nice. Now soften your knees. You're going to step your left foot back. You're going to crawl your right foot over and a little bit further forward. You're welcome to have your hands on the block or move that block off to the side. Hands right underneath your shoulders. That foot's off to the side of the mat. You have a line across the front of your mat, hand, hand, foot. Keep your heart forward. If it's more comfortable to bring your knee down on the floor and let your toes out, go right ahead. Find your pose. Keep your heart forward. Smooth breath. So that foot's way over to the side of the mat, maybe even a little bit off. So your hands are still like right underneath your shoulders like they usually are in your downward dog, your other positions here. 3 more breaths. Nice, and lift your hips, press that right foot to the back wall, bring that foot down to the floor. Get nice and long here. Lift your left leg. You're going to bring your knee over to the left of your wrist. We're coming into your half pigeon. Back knee down, toes out. So crawl your ankle over towards your other wrist. Crawl your back leg behind you and come down onto your forearm. Another option is just to bring that left leg out to the side, and you can lie all the way down on your belly. Stack your hands or fists and rest your forehead down, or feel free to turn onto your back in figure 4. So find what works best for you. Relax your shoulders away from your ears. Let your shoulders and hips get nice and heavy. Center the hips on the floor. And feel and enjoy and bring your attention to your breath. Huge, deep, nourishing breath in. Feel that health and wellness coming into your body. The long releasing breath out, just letting go of whatever is not serving you, whether it's physical or mental. Let it go with that exhale. Enjoy that smooth rhythm to your breath. Keep your focus in the room on your breath. 5 more breaths here. And slowly come up onto your forearms and come up onto your hands. Tuck your toes under behind you so that you can bring your hips closer. Your left ankle goes behind your knee. Press to the wall behind you. Bring that foot down. Lift your right leg. Bring your knee over to the right of your wrist. Or feel free just to bring your knee out to the side and lie down on your belly. Crawl your ankle over towards your other wrist if you're going into your half pigeon. Crawl your back leg behind you. Come down onto your forearms or lying on your back for figure 4. Relax your shoulders down from your ears. Notice throughout your day those positions of your shoulders. Try to relax them down. Bring them back and open up your heart throughout your day. Bring focus to your breath throughout your day. Bringing that focus to the moment you're in, to your posture, to how you feel. And enjoy that smooth rhythm to your breath. Feel all the tension in the hips releasing. Lots of our emotion sits in the hips. Lots of our physical tension sits in the hips. We're releasing and letting go. 5 more breaths here. And slowly come up onto your hands. Tuck your toes underneath behind you. Bring your hips closer. Ankle bows behind your knee. Press to the back wall. And bring that foot down. We're going to lie on our backs. Feet on the floor, hip distance apart. Arms by the sides of your body. Nice and slowly peel your spine off the mat, one vertebrae at a time. Press your hips up, puff your chest up with a huge breath in. And then slowly lower it all the way down to the mat. You're going to bring both knees in towards your chest, arms out to the side, palms on the floor. Huge breath in. Roll your knees off to the left. Right shoulder towards the floor. Just hold this here. Deep breath in. And slowly bring your knees to the center. Deep breath in. And roll your knees off to the right. Left shoulder towards the floor. Deep breath in. And slowly bring your knees to the center. Place your feet down on the floor. You can let the knees fall open wide or bring your legs straight out. Arms by the sides of your body, palms face up. Tuck your chin so your neck is long. Let your hips and shoulders and head get heavy on the mat. Let all the muscles in your face and jaw and forehead relax. And take that huge breath in, filling your whole body and absorbing that positive energy into the body. And that long releasing exhale so you can feel light and peaceful. Let's take a huge breath in. Fill your whole body with that deep breath in. Bring a little more and a little more in. And that long breath out. Use your hands to help bring your knees together if your knees are wide. We'll all bring our knees in towards our chest. Hold on to your shins. Gently rock it side to side, keeping your lower back towards the floor. And center, huge breath in. Fold your whole body over to your right. The releasing exhale. And slowly come up to a comfortable seated position, sitting up nice and tall. So draw your navel in, lift your heart, bring your shoulders up, back, and down. Tuck your chin just slightly. Bring your arms overhead with a huge breath in. Reach way up to the sky. Hands together, then exhale as you bring them down to your heart center. Pressing your hands evenly but softly together, feeling centered, balanced, and strong. The light in me honors the light in you. Namaste. And have a great day. Thank you for joining me today. I hope you guys feel awesome.